Speaking to lots of aspiring lawyers at law fairs and events over this term, the one thing that comes up time and time again is how to develop that elusive skill, commercial awareness. It's certainly a tricky topic for students to define, and it can be even trickier to know how to actually gain it. Here's our list of small and easy ways to understand the business world and how law firms and their clients operate within it. Number 1, follow the business news on Twitter. While you might have heard that you should be reading the Financial Times every day, actually a quick and simple way to gain insight into the business world is to keep up with what's going on in your Twitter feed. Follow accounts such as BBC Business, Guardian Business, City AM, and dedicated commercial awareness accounts, and you'll get the latest updates and articles popping up into your newsfeed. That will make it easier to keep in the loop of what's going on without having to seek out the information. And don't forget that following journalists, broadcasters, and political and business commentators will give you an idea of the issues that people in the industry are writing and talking about. Number 2, read news summaries. Here at LCN, we pull together the need-to-know stories of the week into our commercial news roundups, which are posted every Thursday on the LCN News and Commercial Awareness sections. For a broader view of commercial topics, you should read our sector-by-sector feature, which is called The Commercial Year 2019. This summarises the themes and developments that have dominated the business world in 2019 so far, and it looks at everything from Brexit and the US-China trade tensions to the rise of Monzo and the fall of British Steel. It's a must-read for all aspiring lawyers. For short and simple summaries, you can also sign up to Finimize, which is a daily email service that explains the financial news in straightforward and accessible terms. Number 3, get in depth with our commercial questions. Dive into a whole range of legal and commercial issues with our commercial questions, which are written by lawyers at leading law firms and designed to get you thinking about the latest legal and commercial issues. Firms will always be impressed to see that you have your finger on the pulse of the topics that they themselves are advising on and writing about, so make sure you take some time to read these articles. Recent topics covered by law firms in the commercial questions include the validity of e-signatures, the challenges of a digital economy, and the threat that AI poses to the legal profession. Number 4, think about your own experiences. It's easy to brush aside part-time jobs in bars and restaurants as irrelevant to your legal career, but actually there will be bits you can draw out of your previous work experience in order to demonstrate commercial awareness. If you've ever worked in a retail shop or environment, you can show how handling money, serving customers, and operating tills all shows that you have a basic knowledge of how businesses work. So have a think about your past work experience and see if you can make the links between what you've done and how businesses operate on a simple level, and kind of what the business motives and drivers are. Put well on an application form. It's a great example of practical commercial awareness and will really impress recruiters. Number 5, get talking. The last step is perhaps the easiest. Discuss topical commercial issues with your peers, friends, classmates, university lecturers, and family. By talking to other people about the business world and its goings-on, you're expressing a stance, arguing a side, and giving reasoned judgments in light of evidence that you've acquired. In short, you're acting like a lawyer and practicing not only for networking and interview situations, but also for everyday life in your future career. Here at LCN, we always say that commercial awareness is really just common sense. So get talking and get listening. Don't forget, there is a dedicated commercial awareness hub on LCN, which is a really great place to start developing this vital skill. We've also recently launched a curated newsfeed email with Content Hub Lexology. You'll receive a weekly email with the latest legal and commercial articles written by top law firms, and it's a great way to start understanding the issues that they're writing about and advising on. We'll put the link to sign up in the description box. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you like this video too. We'll see you next time.